Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Evelyn Ivyy and it's been a while. If you are new here, I've been sharing my roller skate journey that I started back in 2020. It is now 2021, and if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably been following along, and roller skating has definitely become my life now. Today I will be uploading a video that is specifically about a vacation I took recently. If you don't already know, I am Mexicana. My parents are from Mexico. My mom is from Ocotlan, Jalisco, and my dad's from Guadalajara. They've gotten the opportunity to go back. They actually just built a home over there, and through the whole process, like before COVID, they've been in the works of building this home, and now it's built, and we have a place to go visit now when we go visit our grandma as well, because my grandma lives out there, and so my mom is now going to be a lot closer to her, especially now that they're getting older. With that being said, I really wanted to share this journey. I know that this YouTube account is mostly about my skate journey, but I also want to show what else is about me. I don't just want to show my skates just because I did call this YouTube channel Evelyn Ivyy. I truly just want to share my life with you. So let's get started. First of all, disclaimer, I'm very sorry that I'm sitting in the car right now. I'm recording this. I'm actually off today. I usually work Monday through Friday, not like 8:30 to 5, but we have a really special event. We, as in Moxie Skates, we will be having an event on Sunday that is called the Barbie Pickup Party. So anyone that purchased the Barbie skates locally will have an opportunity to come and just pick them up. That way we can have a fun time. Aside from that, I decided, well, it's a great opportunity to go get my hair cut, because it was definitely very long and my bangs were like curling out, and they look cute, but honestly it's a lot easier when they're nice and short like this. So I visited my friend Cynthia, that has been my hairdresser for ever now, and she loves it. I love her. Every time we talk, we get so motivated and we push each other to our best limits, and just nothing but positive vibes every time that I hang out with her, and I just love it. So I feel very lucky to be able to have spent my day off hanging out with her today. Aside from that, I had a bunch of other things planned. I was supposed to go back home and finish this video, but I'm trying to stay in Orange County just because I don't want to drive out back to Long Beach and LA County back and forth. So Shane works out in Orange County, and I was gonna pick him up. Long story short, I'm here and I got time to kill, and I really don't want to go another week without posting this video. My goal is to post this video before Fat Girl Has Moxie's rollout, and that is tomorrow. So hopefully when you're watching this, I'll be attending a rollout and I won't be delayed. I'm holding myself accountable. Let's get to it. This video is going to be about what's going on with my life, because obviously, like I said, I'm inconsistent. I said I was going to fill you guys in, and I did not. Let's talk about it. First things first, I have been working on myself. I've been trying to be more aware of what I'm eating. I am someone that has struggled for the longest time maintaining my weight. Something that I don't talk about too often, but it is something that I want to share, just because we all have body dysmorphia. I don't want to say we all have body dysmorphia, but we all get into our heads and we don't think we have the most perfect body, or we can't find the right ways to make our bodies balanced so it is the perfect way that we think that we need to be. I have a really hard time keeping weight. I lose weight very easily, especially with being active and having so much fun at the skate park. I have to be very, very mindful of me eating and the amount of calories that I eat, especially with being vegan as well and following a vegan lifestyle. So with that being said, I am trying to make more home cooked meals. You'll see in this video, I tried to record a couple things that I was doing, but sometimes I'm kind of bad at it, but it'll get better. We're gonna grab one tofu. You guys know what this is? This is nutritional yeast. I'm just kidding. It's nutritional yeast, and it's fantastic, and it makes everything taste extra good. If you smell it, it kind of smells kind of weird, not gonna lie, but us vegans like to use it to sprinkle it onto our food, and it'll taste like cheese, but it also makes our tofu scramble taste amazing. But if you've never tried nutritional yeast and you ever go to a vegan restaurant and they offer nutritional yeast, try it. It's amazing. You won't regret it. And if you do, I don't put nutritional yeast very lightly in my food. It's very much there. I like nutritional yeast with my eggs, or eggs with my nutritional yeast. It's eggs with my nutritional yeast, really. Okay, I think we're good on the nutritional yeast for now, because I need to save this one for later. Don't want to use it all up at once. I'm telling you what I'm doing to work on myself to make it a little bit better. I've been trying to make sure, like, in the morning, I'll try to make myself a protein shake. Shane and I have been doing this together, so I do want to give him a shout out because he holds me accountable on this and he helps me as well. As we are both working on this together. So yeah, we've been doing protein shakes in the morning, trying to have like an actual breakfast that I can eat on my 10 at work or on my way before work. One point to squeeze in a meal aside from just coffee in the morning, because that's definitely what I was doing before. My schedule before, like during COVID and trying to like find my routine and schedule, I was drinking just coffee in the morning, wait till my lunch to eat, and maybe have dinner like around 8 o'clock at night. So I was not doing a good job in listening to my body and making sure it was nourished and hydrated. And so, yes, that is one of my main goals that I am working so much on. And I apologize that I don't post enough on YouTube, and I tell you that I'm always going to post and I don't. But I'd rather be honest with you because, hey, I'm sure that with COVID, everyone kind of messed up their routine. And if you didn't, then by all means, I need to hang out with you and get to know you a little bit better and be around your vibes, because I definitely need that. Another thing is I got myself a planner. Yes, I talked about getting a planner about a year ago, and I had found one, yada, yada, yada. Well, I had time to kill the other day, and I went to Michael's. I didn't know that they made like all these different kinds of planners. I thought it was like your basic planner, a calendar. You got your days and you fill it in, what you got to do, and usually they have like a monthly overall calendar on every tab. But I was at Michael's and I was seeing that they had like fitness planners, and they had mental, I'm like totally blanking, because the one that I got is definitely awareness. That's what it was. It was self-awareness. They had like vertical and horizontal, and they had dashboard view, all these different kinds of calendars. And honestly, it's so refreshing. The reason I say that is before they used to just have basic planners that I'm telling you obviously didn't really work for me. And yes, if you're gonna have a planner, accountability is definitely something that you should have, because no one's gonna fill in your planner aside from you. So if you're not gonna do it, it's not gonna get done. I was like, I need to find something that's gonna make this more fun, or something at least enjoyable to do, because I wanted a planner that I could at the end of my day kind of check in with and not just do what I need to do the next day and that's it. And what I mean by that is, I open my planner, it actually has a little section for what you want to do throughout the day, but then it has like a little priority list. And usually, yeah, some planners might have that, but they would only have it on the monthly section, or they'd only have at the bottom for the entire week. The reason I really like this one that I found was because it has it for every single day. And I'm not sure if I've disclosed this before, and I want to be gentle with this just because I'm trying to learn the proper terminologies. I don't want to offend anyone, and if I ever do say something that might sound incorrect, please, 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 I always ask, put it in the comments below, correct me if I use the wrong verbiage, or if I might have said something that is offensive. Please, like, always put it down there. That is something that I truly love about our generation, is that we can definitely take in constructive criticism. If you tell me that I used something that was offensive to you, and it's not any, like, if it doesn't affect me and it helps you and it makes you feel better, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. So yeah, please, if I ever say anything on this account or any accounts, I would love if you could just take a moment to just talk to me about it, because most disagreements and things can sometimes just come from miscommunication. But anyways, that's a disclosure that we're moving on now from. So what I'm trying to say here is, I recently was diagnosed with ADD. I feel like this planner really helps me with that. Something I need to make sure to do is, what are my priorities? Because my brain is like squirrel. Everyone says that, and that's why, like, I feel like it's something that society has ingrained in most of us, because I feel like ADD is so common nowadays that in all reality, maybe we're just having way too many expectations of ourselves. Maybe we're doubting ourselves just because the internet is huge and there's so many people that as much as we try not to do, we compare ourselves to, and not necessarily in a bad way. You can compare yourself to someone and give them positive and encouragement vibes, and like just feel for some reason that they deserve that and they can do that, but for some reason you can't. So that's a cool way to see that. Not necessarily because you're comparing yourself, it means that you're trying to do it in a negative way. Anywho, like I said, I like to go off topic and ramble, but this is honestly the first video that I'm uploading that it's just me going off, no notes. And I'm completely honest with you guys. I feel like I was getting in my head for a while, and I was worried that I was gaining like followers and a viewing. You're like, oh shit, I started this as a little like library for me to just store this journey, so then if I ever have fears or I get discouraged, I know to go back to YouTube and be like, bro, you started at like this and now you're here. So along the way, getting friends and all these friends and like meeting people, it's just the cherry on top, honestly. And so I got really worried. I just hope that anytime anyone ever sees me out in public, they can give me the chance to meet me and not just go off of maybe what they see on the internet, because one, friends, the internet is not all it seems, okay? Maybe I can upload when I'm feeling my best, but obviously you're seeing me not upload more than I upload, so trust me, the life isn't perfect, and sometimes we just need space to figure ourselves out, you know? But sorry, someone totally walked by and they saw me. When I went to Mexico, let's talk about this trip. Let's get back to it. We'll get back to where I am in a sec. I just want to cover this whole Mexico trip. So we flew out and we arrived a Friday night. So Saturday morning, that day was my grandpa's birthday. My mom was celebrating it at her new house that they just finished building. And honestly, it was very special because throughout the entire process, my grandpa has been a huge staple as to why that house got built. It was literally his mission every single day. He had something to wake up to and knew his responsibilities. And now that it's built, it's kind of affecting him. I feel like being older, it's such a fear. You go from a routine, and then once you're out of a routine, you almost question yourself and what's the point? So if you ever feel like that, it's not just your age. I mean, look at us. Like, my grandpa just turned 70. I'm 27. You're probably, I don't know what age. So life is such a beautiful thing, and just when you think you've got it, life will throw something else at you. So really just, like everyone says, enjoy each day and take it as it is. If shit happens in your life that is beyond your means or beyond your control, something that you cannot control but it's affecting you, don't be hard on yourself. If it's something you can't control, you just can't control it, take a deep breath. Life will move on, and we're gonna try our best the next day. Don't worry about it. Work on you. After that, it was my grandpa's birthday. It was a great time. My mom got a mariachi. My grandpa loves to sing. Like, that is his thing. Every birthday, we know that grandpa was gonna sing to us a song, and it's beautiful every time, and it never gets old. So it was really nice to see. I got to meet a lot of family members that I don't get to see very often. I think the last time I was even there was 3 years ago, especially with COVID. The next day, I had been talking to my family, and I've been mentioning that Shane and I have been really wanting to visit Mexico City. And they've gone a couple times, and they've mentioned like, yeah, we got to take you out next time. We got to take you. And so this time we definitely made sure that we were going to go check out Mexico City. And oh my God, my heart is in Mexico City because I just already want to go back. Subcultures are just so beautiful. They just bring a connection that make you feel at home, or hey, I can connect with this person. We're probably going to have something in common. That's already a good start, comparing to like throwing yourself somewhere where nothing looks familiar and it's very uncomfortable, and you're like, damn, if I start talking about roller skating, like, am I just gonna waste their time? Like, is it just coming in one ear and coming out the other, you know? When I went to Mexico in general, I brought my skates. I was like, I'm gonna find a skate park, at least one. There's no way that I'm not gonna take my skates to Mexico the one time, now that I've started skating. I'm gonna do it. on our way there, we actually stopped by to see a family friend. One of my dad's, he's not really his cousin. See, I'm always telling you guys more information than I need to, but my grandma was adopted. There's a part of my history that I'm not too familiar with. She was adopted, and the sister that she was raised with, they both had kids, and so they're like cousins to each other, and that's my dad's cousin. And it was really refreshing to just hear him connect with my dad and share stories from their childhood and family, and so that was awesome. Then from there, we stayed at an Airbnb in Ciudad de Mexico, or DF, or Mexico City. So I'll just stick with Mexico City for the sake of me speaking English in the entire video. When we arrived to Mexico City, Shane and I were like researching a bunch of vegan restaurants, just because if you know, in Mexico, unless you're in a really big city, there probably is not gonna be vegan food. But if you're going to a restaurant, there's a big chance that they're probably gonna make their beans out of lard, or a lot of their food does come from either lard or meat products in general, or milk or eggs. So like most things, it's a little difficult to just go up to a store and just find food, so you would have to go to like grocery store and make your own food. Thankfully, my grandma is awesome, my mom is awesome, and before I showed up, they had like potatoes for some potato tacos, because potato tacos with tortillas are just amazing. There's just something about when you cook them over there, you know? You gotta be over there for them to taste that good. For breakfast, we went to Vegamos, which was amazing. Shane and I had this green waffle with like bacon and veggies and like a salad. I'm sorry, it's been a little over a week and my memory is a little bad, so I don't remember all the details, but I'm gonna show a video. I'm like just going on and on. I'm sorry if I'm just talking, but if anyone's curious, I started my vegan journey back in 2018. No, it came out 2018, maybe 2017. I don't know. It's been a while. My parents have not been like the biggest supporters at first. Now they're way better than they were before. Now they definitely, I feel like, support it. But when it was a real big challenge at the beginning, so having them come join us to a vegan restaurant was really awesome, and for them to be really excited about the presentation, about the taste, and just excited that food that is vegan is good is awesome. It's very heartwarming, and I'm very thankful that they took the time. Literally that whole day we just had like delicious food after delicious food, and then delicious pastries. Okay, so anywho, Vegamos, amazing. My dad had chilaquiles, my brother and my mom, I think they both had the enfrijoladas, which is enchiladas with, I think they had veggies inside, and I believe it with mashed beans on top of the enchiladas. It looked amazing, as you can tell in the video. From there, we really wanted to head out and see the pyramids. The thing was, when we saw like the weather was gonna be super thunderstorm, raining. We assumed that Mexico City was gonna not suck, but the weather was gonna be super limiting to where things would not be open and we wouldn't be able to do most things. Also, if you go to Mexico City on a Monday, a lot of things are closed, so don't make any plans for anything on a Monday. Definitely wait till Tuesday, most things will be open then. So, mental note. But we went to the pyramids. That was beautiful. They had the pyramid of the sun and the moon. Teotihuacan. I'm sorry. I'll make sure that to name what the pyramids, or the city of the pyramids, are right here. I believe those pyramids were open to the public at one point, where if you talk to people, I had a family member like, yeah, I went back in 68. They used to allow us to climb these all the way to the top, and I feel the energy. And unfortunately now, I think they are trying to preserve them, so they do have them closed. One of my favorite things is the amount of dogs. I mean, Mexico in general has so many street dogs, but for some reason seeing them here with the pyramids, it just seemed extra magical. When I was talking about all these dogs here at the pyramids, is like dog backwards is what? And all these pyramids are for the what? The gods? Anyways, don't burst my bubble, okay? I'm gonna keep thinking that those gods came into dog form, and now that is them. If you get a chance to visit these pyramids, I definitely recommend it. So it looks like we came out at perfect timing. A thunderstorm started like about 10 minutes ago, and we're on our way out, but I got this really cute necklace from my friend Alex. She's dog sitting for us, and her favorite color is periwinkle, and I knew I had to get it before I left. So this is for you, Alex. The storm only lasted for so long, and we were able to go to, I believe it was called La Taqueria Vegana, or no, Por Siempre Taqueria Vegana. I believe that was the name. I'll make sure to add the name below. But oh my goodness, friends, that place was amazing. It was so good. If you are not familiar with what a molcajete is a stone, usually a bowl with 4 legs, and they will use it to crush like spices. They can make chilies with them, but they also will make a meal where they put steak, beef strips, and then melted cheese and jalapeno and nopales, roasted deliciousness. You'll see it in the video. I had not come across anything like this in vegan form. So seeing this in Mexico City, like, vegan food is already so hard to find. So the fact that I could find something that really, really connects with my roots was amazing. And then to see my parents witness it, they were so stoked. Like, they could not believe that this is even a thing, that it's even vegan. My dad had the al pastor tacos, which you could see literally they have like they would in a not vegan location. Like, it looks like it's an al pastor steak. Like, it almost looks like a, what is it called? A top? It's literally just layers and layers of meat, spiced meat. And yeah, they like cut it just like normal, and my dad loved it. We also got a torta. My brother got a torta, just a standard one. Shane and I got like this extra torta that had country fried steak, like sausage and chorizo, so many different veggies and stuff. I'm like blanking right now because I can't remember, but you're gonna see the video, so please don't listen to this. Give all the credit to the video. You could see the flavors, you could see the steam coming out. It's amazing and delicious. So definitely, if you're in Mexico City, you're vegan, not vegan, you just want to try a really delicious vegan meal, Ciudad Mexico, you'll find it. Day after that, we woke up early. Shane and I had leftovers from the night before. Stay at the Airbnb to finish a couple of assignments real quick. Way out, we wanted to head out to a couple of the historic buildings, like just check out some of the historic buildings that Mexico City has. And my dad also wanted to go check out a castle that is in this really big park in Mexico City. Unfortunately, we got lost and missed the exit. And something deep down inside, I had looked up and I had seen that they had this really good big skate park. Something in me was like, just bring your skate, it'll work out, it'll work out. We had parked and we were gonna go to this castle that my dad was talking about. But then when he asked the guy like how far it was, he said it was too far. And my dad's like, no, you know what, let's go find parking somewhere else. Well, as we were looking for parking somewhere else, we literally passed the skate park. And yes, this is one of my favorite moments there. And it's the subculture part, is going there and being able to do something that you truly love and already knowing that I'm going to have that connection with someone. So I got there and my parents were like, you know what, you and Shane get out of the car, go ahead and just take your skates and we'll meet up with you, we'll find parking. 1, I was stoked because we found this skate park. 2, I was stoked because my parents have actually never seen me skate, especially at a skate park. Like, yeah, they saw me skate when I was living back in the mobile home, and like I would skate outside of the mobile home every once in a while, but they've never seen me skate park skate aside from like YouTube. So it was really cool to have them see like why I love all this so much. When I first got there, there was an older gentleman on quads and he was just cruising around, and I saw 2 younger kids on inlines. They were doing awesome, and I saw a coach teaching the kids on inlines as well. Inlines were a little bit more popular than quads. There was like a half pipe that was really fun, and I was a little nervous, but everyone was really nice. I would stand there and I would think that like maybe they were gonna like skip me or something, because I'm just nervous and shy when I go to the skate park, especially if I've never been there. But anytime that they would all go and they knew it was my turn, like they'd point at me and let me go. So that, it was really awesome, and it felt really nice. Even though I was the only female there, it was awesome. I didn't feel uncomfortable at all, and that was cool to say, because sometimes it does get uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. I told Shane, like, okay, I'm done skating in this area. I really just want to hit those bowls one more time. And I'm so glad that I did, because I saw 2 other roller skaters there that I had not seen yet. And when I approached them, I like really wanted to break the ice. So I was like walking up there with this like huge smile, but then also being like, I don't want to be weird, but like, hi, I skate too. Can we be friends? Definitely as we got there, they weren't sure if I was probably their teacher, because I guess they were waiting for a class and they were meeting up with someone that knew how to skate. Thankfully, they did break the ice. I approached them and I was like, well, I'm not your teacher, but I can help you with whatever you're learning or whatever you're working on. I'd love to help. So I kind of was, I took a moment, and they were saying that they were trying to get stalling and also learning to really carve on the bowl. And I looked down and I see that they had a gummy wheel, and it wasn't the biggest gummy wheel or like super, super soft, but it was on the softer side. And I did tell them like, hey, like, you can definitely stall with these wheels. Don't get me wrong. But it's a little bit more extra work because you do have gummy wheels. I got the Fun Days on, and maybe like any harder wheel might make it a little bit easier and will help you form like those muscles. And once you start getting confident and you feel better at that, it's going to be so much easier to be able to do it on any other wheel. So I mentioned that, we moved on, we were talking, I got to meet the coach that was coaching the inline skaters. That was also really cool. And then as I was leaving, I shared a conversation with them and everything, skated a little bit. And as I was leaving, Shane whispered in my ear and he's like, hey, why don't you give them your wheels? In an instant, I was like, yes, yeah, let's do that. I want to give them my wheels. I literally have another pair of Fun Days I had bought in last year that I've been wanting to use, and I just don't. So the fact that I found this really awesome opportunity that not only gained me a friend, but I got to share this connection, and we're already planning. Next time that I come out to Mexico City, we're planning a skate trip. We're gonna go visit a bunch of skate parks. We're gonna have a good time. So I walk over to the girls and I was like, hey, does anyone have a tool by any chance? And they're like, not really like a tool, but I have like, I forgot what they're called. Anywho, she brings it over. I am able to take my nuts off my wheels. I take off my wheels off, all my wheels off. Shane's helping me take off my skates. I walk over to her and I just gave her tool back with the wheels. And I share this not because I'm here for like, that's awesome of you. Like, I don't care for that. Like, I'm not here for that. I'm here to just share with you that I had a moment where it sounds so stupid and so ignorant. And I just want to share this because I can't be the only one. I'm so lucky to live in a country where I can buy things for my skates and literally just buy them because of the way that they look, because I want it to match my aesthetic. Or I could, like those little things where when I was talking to my friend, she told me that a pair of Fun Days, I was like, I'm not sure if you know what Fun Days are. And she's like, Fun Days? Yeah, they're 3,000 pesos here. 3,000 pesos, that's like $150 for wheels. And yes, I understand they're made here in the US and like it's gonna cost that much to ship them anywhere and all that stuff, but like it really inspired me, and it's making me think I really want to start something where maybe for all of us that are privileged enough to have those opportunities to have extra wheels, like if you have extra wheels and you're honestly not going to use them and you're trying to find something to do with it, I can promise you there's someone out there that would take those wheels off your hands and can give them such a good life, and you'll be able to see this person really shine and feel good and reach their excitement level and their journey or whatever it is that they're reaching for in roller skating, and feel confident with what they have, So yes, if you have anything like for your gear that you feel like, I don't know what to do with this, save it on the side. If you know anyone that is going to go visit another country, or like friends that are roller skaters that are going somewhere else that people can't afford, things that we can here, I promise you it's going to feel better than your aesthetic. I'm sorry. Like, by all means though, if you don't have the means for it, I'm not saying everyone does, so I'm saying this now, not everyone has the privilege of this. But if you do, and you find yourself having an extremely extra amount of wheels, there's people out there that will definitely take them off your hands and will enjoy them no matter what color they are or like how they look. After giving them those wheels, I walked away with, man, like I wish I would have even brought toe stops that I thought were beat, but they still have some life on them. Or like next time, now I know, like literally there's so many things in my head that are just like, dude, next time, like other things, if anyone ever offers you, like they want to take things off their hands, like I know what to do. I want to go spread the love of what these wheels make me feel, because this feeling isn't something that I just want to keep within my friends. This feeling brought out the best in me, and imagine if other people can experience this too and it can bring out the best in them. I've found confidence that I would have never found, not only skating, but it made me feel good all the way up to my mind, you know? It's a confidence that I really wish more people could feel, and maybe they've never even gotten the chance because they haven't been able to feel like this feel-good feeling of wheels on their feet. Aside from that, we went back home, and then the next day we ended up visiting this city called Chapala, which is this huge lake, and I honestly didn't get to do too much just because we ended up meeting other family there. So you know how it goes. When you're a big Mexican family, you're like a party of 12 and someone has to go to the bathroom every 15 minutes. You're not going to get too much done. But I was just so thankful to have been able to at least spend time with my cousins and my grandpa and my grandma and people that I don't get to see very often. I know that this video has gone for way too long. It's been so long, friends, and I am sorry that I keep saying that I'm going to be more consistent. I'm promising. I'm working on myself, and I need to make sure that I feel good to make sure that I'm passing this on over to you guys, because I don't want to be someone that's just putting out these positive vibes, but deep down inside I'm breaking because I'm not mentally okay. So I want it to come all natural. I want to make sure that we're real here. We have some bad days and we have some good days, but as long as we make sure that we need those bad days for those good days, life is pretty good, you know? Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my trip, hearing a little bit about me. I do want to post another video soon. I keep saying that I'm going to talk about Moxie and then I don't. So stay tuned. I'm going to be filming another video just in regard to what's going on with that. What? I work for Moxie? Yeah. Now I've gotten a little bit more confident at my job, so if you were seeing any previous videos I've mentioned previously, it's a new job. I'm trying to understand my job, and I don't want to do something and then get in trouble. And yeah, I'm getting confident. It's a good time. I'm feeling good. The world's opening up, and honestly, I feel that because COVID was had the world shut, it really had me shut, and I became a little hermit. And now my soul is telling me it's time, and I miss you guys. Okay, I'm gonna stop bugging you because I'm sure you're tired of seeing the back of my car, but have a wonderful day. I will talk to you all very soon. Please, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, what kind of videos do you want to see more of, put them all down below, because with this new planner, I'm putting in time for all of these things, and that's why you're seeing this video now, because I'm trying. I'm just gonna cut it here. My phone literally crashed, and I almost crapped myself because I was like, are you kidding me? Literally, this clip just deleted after talking this entire time, and I almost had one of those moments where I'm sure every YouTuber content creator can relate. Your stuff deletes. So thankfully it did not delete, but I don't want to risk it for the biscuit. I'm going to cut it here. I hope you enjoyed. I'm very excited. Anything comes to mind. You want another video regarding dating, about my personal life, about anything, just throw it down in the comments. I'm still kind of new to all of this, although I've been doing it for a while, but yes, still kind of new, and I want to see what you guys are into, because I do want to tune into all of that. Also, I've talked about making a video in Spanish. The only reason I've been a little hesitant is I'm gonna show you guys now. Puedo hablar español, nomás que me pongo un poquito tímida y a veces no se escucha tan perfecto, pero si quieren ver videos en español, avísenme, podemos aprender juntos. Si quieren ver videos en español, ¿de qué tipos de videos? No me sé todo el vocabulario de patinaje o de los quads en español, entonces no quiero dar nombres de trucos o cosas así que sean en español porque no quiero decirlo mal, pero sí me puedo comunicar en español. Y si tengo amigos o seguidores, porque todos son mis amigos, no tengo seguidores, somos amigos, platiquen conmigo. Me gusta mucho patinar en quads, pero si tienen preguntas, cómo pueden aprender algo, podemos hacer algo para entendernos, porque aquí nomás con que tengamos una energía positiva, o tan siquiera estamos tratando de ser positivos, y nomás ocupas un vasito de energía, pues aquí me tienes. Alright friends, well, have a great one. Please you can always comment, like I said, and subscribe for more. I'm so excited. It's summertime.